Hello everyone. Today we are going to go over the different monument shapes and treatments. And I want to preface this by saying that this is going to be really basic. These are just the standard styles that usually come with our basic uprights, either single or companion. And we have the ability to do completely customized monuments that don't have any of these same features, but this is just kind of an introductory video just to kind of get started thinking about the different shapes and treatments that we can do for the stone. So I will go ahead and share my screen. All right, so you should be able to see this right here. And so first we'll go over the different top shapes. So I have these drawings to just make it super easy. So over here on the far left, this is what we call an oval top. You can see it's just oval shaped right here, corner to corner. In the center, we have a flat top monument. It's just straight across. You can see just straight across. And then on the far right, we have the serpentine monument. So you can see that it kind of goes up in the center and goes back down. And they're pretty straightforward, as long as if someone tells you the name, you'll be able to remember it, either oval, flat, or serp. But there you have that. And then I have some examples here too, so you can see what these look like on real monuments. So here's in the same order on the far left, we have an oval top, followed by a flat top, followed by the serpentine top. And next, we have the different treatments for the stone. So this is whether you're going to have polished or rough sides and top. On the far left is what we call a P2 or polished 2. And that means that the sides and the top of the monument have this rough rock edge, whereas the front and the back side of the stone are both polished. In the middle, we have what is known as a P3 or polished 3 monument. This means that the two sides here have that rough rock pitch edge, but now the front, back, and the top are all polished. And on the far right, we have the P5 or polish 5 monument. And that means that all sides are polished. So both sides, the top and the front and back of the stone are polished. And there's different benefits and drawbacks to this. One benefit of going with polished surfaces is that it's much easier to clean. You can usually get any sort of debris off with a rag and some water, and then you can shine it up with some glass cleaner. Whereas with these rough rock edges, especially here in the Pacific Northwest, there's a good chance that you're going to get some moss growing because this is rough natural rock that the moss likes to stick to. Some people like the look of that, some people don't, so it's something to be aware of. And but also with this rough rock pitch edge, you can also clean it a little bit harder, so you can really scrub it with a brush compared to these polished surfaces where you have to be a little bit more careful of scratching them. Next, here is just to show you an in-person example of what these different treatments actually look like on the stone. So over here is the P2, where just the front and back of this is polished, and you can see that rough rock top and sides. And then in the center, we have the P3, so polished 3. The front, back, and top are polished, and just the sides have this rough rock edge. And then here on the far right is a P5. So you can see that the top and the front and back will be polished and the sides are polished. So it's polished all the way around. And next, we will go over this on the bases. You might have noticed in the previous examples, but the bases can also vary on whether they're polished or not. And the main examples are here. So on the far left, this is just a P polished 1 BRP balance rock pitch base. So the top of it is polished and you can see that stone color, and then the sides are all rough rock edge. Here in the center is a P1 BRP base, so the same as this one, except it has a 1-inch polish margin. So just the top part of this stone all the way around is polished. And a lot of people like this because it's a little bit more stylized and you can really see a pop of this stone color, whatever it may be. You can see that much more clearly than you can on the rock pitch. And then last over here on the far right is a P5 polish 5 base. So you can see all the edges all the way around are polished. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching.